Hello, beautiful Cancer, and welcome to your March forecast. So I am Sasha with Divine Healing Journey, and today I'm going to be looking into what March has in store for you. This is the Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti. It's what I'm going to be using to look into your current energies, and you are represented here by the Chariot card, which is your major arcana, and this is the Light Visions Tarot. So all of the decks I'll be using are in the description box below if you're interested. I will be mentioning them as I go along, so no worries there. So what we're going to be doing is, at first I kind of want to just get a sense of who you are so that you can tell if this reading is meant for you or not, if it resonates with your situation. And after that, we're going to be looking at what's shifting and what challenges are coming for you to overcome in the month of March. And we're also going to be using oracle cards to look at how to best move through all of everything that's happening. All of everything, guys. That's a lot. And then we're going to end off with some advice from Spirit and Feel Good or Well-Being cards by Abraham Hicks as we close the reading. So let's take a look, Cancers, at your current energy. What does that look like? Cancer is your current energy. Okay, so we have the Lovers, the Ten of Wands, okay, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. What else? Current energies. So it definitely feels like you're probably at the end of your rope or something. You might have been scorned by someone that you held deep respect for and deep love for. It does not have to be necessarily a romantic relationship. Ooh. We have the Page of Swords in reverse. We also have the Hermit in reverse. So I do feel like someone here had to take a step back because things were getting too intense too fast and it was just too much. They couldn't bear the burden of it. Even though it seemed like it would bring them in the place that they do want to be, which is the Ten of Pentacles. It is in reverse, so it is a blocked energy. So that's just how I'm going to read it. It feels like it was too much too soon. No, it does not feel like that. I lied. I don't know why I was saying that. It does feel like it was probably... I'm going to keep going with the cards I have more. I have the King of Pentacles here. The Queen of Pentacles. We have Judgment. The Five of Cups. I'm going to have to put them down here. Okay. And the Ten of Cups. Wow. Okay. So it does not feel at all like a short-term thing. This does feel a lot deeper. It does feel like this could be a counterpart relationship that probably went on for a while and you guys were dead set on getting this Ten of Pentacles together, but something is just not working out. Like it's too stressful or it's too much, or you guys' expectation is too codependent and it's just not healthy, so it had to like dissociate. Something had to change. And it's good. I think you guys are probably in separation now with this Hermit in reverse, or you're blocking this separation from happening because you're terrified of being on your own, which is a very codependent energy. But there's like this sweeping off that needs to happen. And with the Judgment card, I feel like it is divinely guided. It's divinely orchestrated because the both of you are going through something pretty big. And you kind of need to have your own space to deal with it. I feel like you guys have been putting way too many expectations on each other that were not healthy. Even though you love each other to bits, there's just something here with the Five of Cups that's making the both of you miserable in your relationship with the Two of Cups there. Because it's in reverse, I feel like there's this probably lack of communication that happened between the two of you that even though you love each other so much, there's this middle ground that is not found. You're always like floundering from one side to the other, and it's not fair for either one of you. There needs to be a foundation here. There needs to be something solid to rely on, and it feels like you guys have lost that, if it was ever present. Whew. heavy energies, Cancer. Okay, what do we have? We have the Justice card. Exactly, there needs to be a balance happening between the two of you. There needs to be this balance. Yeah, so the bottom of the deck is, you can't see that, my thumb's there, is the Death card. So this to me is a transformation that needs to happen. And I'm drawn to how the snake has all the symbols on it. So it does again feel divinely orchestrated with that Judgment card there. We have two more cards that popped out. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So this feels to me like a refusal of confronting what is right in front of you guys. Like you both want to stay in your own safe bubble of like, there's this sense that maybe you don't feel safe with each other anymore. Safe might not be the right word. Maybe you've never like breached each other's carapace. I don't know how you say that word in English. I'm French. But yeah, you have like this shield up between the two of you that feels relatively new. Like something happened. There's this lack of communication that happened that kind of made everything else feel like too much, like it's not going the way that you want to. And I'm feeling a lot of heartache here. Like it's like you two both want to talk to each other, but there's a block. There's something that's in the way here. And we have the Three of Wands. So I feel like the both of you are kind of just waiting for your ships to come in at this point. Like you're like, okay, there's no point in me struggling, so I'm just going to sit and wait for it to resolve itself, which I don't necessarily think is a good idea at this point, because there's this need for communication. But maybe you do need some time apart to just rest and recuperate. This is a lot, Cancer. Okay, let's clarify some of this, please. This is a lot of cards. Just one or two cards to clarify what is happening. I think I've summarized it pretty well, though. But let's look at the blocks and challenges in this relationship. I'm really feeling guided to do that, which I don't typically do. I love the readings. Okay, so we have the Palace of Wands in reverse. This feels like a very, very intimate relationship, like on a soul level. It's something more than what either of you have experienced before. But it kind of feels unattainable right now. Even though there's like so many strong energies, it kind of feels like it's on another planet. It's too distant. You guys are probably in separation right now. With this Three of Wands, you're kind of looking at each other from afar, going like, what now? What do we do? Oops. Okay. Got a few here. So we have the Hierophant, which to me is about going within, right? It's about, the Hierophant is kind of like I'm drawn to the fact that it's called faith in this deck. You kind of need to figure out your own shit on your own before anything can change between the two of you, because as long as you do not do the inner work, you don't know how to come out and communicate with each other. And we also have the Ace of Cups. There's this real passion, this real desire between the two of you to have this new beginning in love, but it just feels so overwhelming, and like you fear that the pieces are now too broken to put back together, but like it's not. That's an illusion. I can tell you that it's an illusion that the pieces are too broken, because obviously the both of you are looking at each other, wanting to communicate and wanting to come back, but there's just something that needs to shift first. So what is going to shift for Cancer in the month of March? What obstacles or challenges are meant to be overcome for Cancer in the month of March? Okay. I wish you guys could see me shuffle. It's kind of funny sometimes because cards just go all over the place. I'll work on it. I'll work on getting enough space for my camera to see me shuffle. So first, let's look at this card that flew out. We have the Nine of Swords. This to me is the energy of like the drama queen, of being dramatic and like deciding to cut yourself up in a corner and be like, oh no, everything is too shitty for me right now. But that's not the truth of things. The truth is that you guys can have this solid foundation with the Four of Wands, but you gotta get your head out of your ass. You gotta get your head out of your ass, Cancer. To achieve that solid foundation, you need to do some inner work. I'm sorry this is coming out strongly, but it's like through me, not from me. We also have the Nine of Wands here. Yeah, there's this energy that there's this integration that needs to happen, but you know, both of these are like sitting, waiting, defeated with their helmets on the sides. Like they don't want to get up and get stuff done. They're kind of just resting. They're kind of like this Three of Wands here. They're just waiting for something to happen, but nothing is going to happen unless you make it happen. So we have the Seven of Swords here. To me, the Seven of Swords is kind of a trickster energy of like, oh, you think I only have 5 swords, but look, I got 2 hidden. And it's like this energy of like, it's a very intelligent energy, and I feel like you need to focus on yourself and understand why it is that you are sabotaging yourself in this. I feel like you're gonna have to do a lot of facing yourself in this month, Cancer. If you want to get back to this person, to this King or Queen of Pentacles, you need to face yourself and your own bullshit. You need to become accountable for what it is that you don't want to become accountable for. Okay, what else is shifting? What challenges for Cancer in March? You know, I said that and then my stomach just died. And I feel your fear. You're afraid of what you're going to find if you decide to look within. So we do have the High Priestess. It was in reverse. I flipped it. What does this say? Darkness into darkness, the key to all mystery. Facing your own darkness is. So yeah, this to me is a very highly introspective energy, but you're refusing it. You're blocking it. And this is the problem. This is what I mean. You have to face your inner struggles and your inner strifes to be able to start this anew with the Ace of Pentacles, to have, I don't know how I want to say that, but to have the world to offer to this person. You can't do it if you don't hold yourself accountable for your own stuff. You gotta look within, Cancer. Yeah, okay, I'm happy I said that. The bottom of the deck is the world. You want to have the world to offer to this person. You want to have the world to offer to this person. And I'm drawn to see how it's the Fool in the middle there. This is what the Fool in this deck looks like. So to have this new beginning, you got to do the work, the inner work that you are refusing to acknowledge that you need to do. So let's take a look. This is the Earth Wisdom Oracle. Let's take a look on how or what it is you need to focus on to help yourself at this time. How do you help yourself at this time? How do you place your focus for your own inner healing, Cancer? Whew. Some energy you guys have. I feel a little bit all over the place. Exactly. So we have awareness. And if you notice, this is a 13 card. As you can probably not see, my camera's acting up. I don't know why. It comes down to a 4. So this again is a foundation, like we have with the Four of Wands here. This, to me, this is a marriage card, especially when it's a counterpart reading like this. The Four of Wands with the, the 4 pillars that represent 1111. This is a marriage card. So I don't know why I felt the need to say that, but I did, because of this 4. So awareness of the self, uncovering your own inner secrets that you've kept hidden, that you pushed away, that you didn't want to confront. This is something that's important for you during the month of March. If you want to be able to have that relationship with that special person, this does feel like a really, really special connection. It feels like you guys trigger each other a lot. And it can go both ways. I know that I said I didn't feel like it was a fresh relationship, but now I feel like it could be. I feel like it might have never had the chance to flourish into anything. Or it could be, the other scenario that I've talked about already. It can be either or. I'm picking up different situations, so take it as it resonates for you. We have the strength. Yeah, you need to have the inner strength to do this work on yourself. You need to find your own worth here. I'm really attracted to how this is very, very yellow. You kind of need to find the gold within, underneath your own surface here, and be strong enough to decide to take that to the end goal. Yeah. Self-acceptance. Self-acceptance. Again, this card is really like yellow and orange. There's a lot to do with self-worth here. I feel like you refusing to do your inner work has made you feel like you're a coward. And honestly, honey, don't. Like, diving into yourself is a very brave thing to do, and I know that you have the capabilities of doing it, or else you wouldn't be told that you already have the strength to do that, okay? You're not a coward for being afraid of your emotions. Like, we all have moments where we run from ourselves because we just can't deal with the reality of things. That's totally normal. And it's up to you to decide to take the time and the space that you need to be able to deal with that. So I just wanted to look at what the bottom of the deck is. And it says, heal thyself. 24 there. And I'm really drawn to how she's like reaching into the water to get that green heart. It's not a heart, but I'm seeing it like her own inner substance, her own heart there. Because green is a heart chakra. I think it's about reconnecting with yourself. I do feel like there's some inner child work to do here. Like that you've probably been neglected or been put aside by parents and family when you were younger. Which could explain why you have so much difficulty going back within yourself, because it's been like your normal, which is not. You can do this. I'm rooting for you, Cancer. You can go in there, figure out your stuff, and I know you can do it. You have what it takes. You have what it takes to accept yourself for who you are. Because you're deep down, I do feel like you're this beautiful, luminous being, and you are not giving yourself the credit that you are meant to. You're not giving yourself the credit and the acceptance that you should. You're being really hard on yourself, and you're being unforgiving to yourself. So please forgive yourself and move through this. You can do it, absolutely. So we're going to look into the Archangel Oracle cards now to see how to best move through all of these energies. What can you call upon? What can you focus on to make this transition easier for yourself? Because I'm not going to lie, it's going to be, it's a job. It's a job, Cancer. It's going to be a job for you. But I know that you can do it. I just know. I can feel it. So even if you don't feel it, remember that I do. All right, let's take a look at the Archangel Oracle here. How to best move, how to best help you move and support you through this. What can you focus on or call upon? Oh, Cancer. Yeah. Comfort. I'm with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Helping your heart to heal. Where's that bottom of the deck go? Oops. Yeah. Helping your heart to heal. You are being supported and loved. I did feel that with here. It's not only divine timing, but it's divine guidance and support here with the Judgment card. So, you know, you're not alone. It might feel like this is an insurmountable mountain of stuff that you need to go through, but just take it one step at a time and know that you are taken care of, okay? You're not alone in your aloneness. You have your angels and your guides with you always. You just have to ask them for help. They will gladly give it to you if you allow them to. Ooh, okay, so we have indigo and crystal children. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. I do feel like this is going back to what I was saying about inner child work. And I'm also, okay, for some of you, this doesn't apply to everyone, but for some of you, I do feel like you and this person are going to have 3 kids together, and they're going to be part of the revolution of the world, because this is such an intense connection between the 2 of you. It feels like there's definitely a deeper, and there was the Justice card too, I think, earlier there, down there too. Anyways, there's definitely something bigger going on behind the scenes here. So just know, you know, you're divinely supported and guided for a reason, because you have your purpose to play in this world too. And you and this person, You and this person have something to play together here. And it might not be like a... No, I'm not even going to say that because I don't believe it's true. All right, so I have counselor. You are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance, and you can benefit from your own guidance and reassurance. So take this situation, take all of it, put it outside of yourself, and look at it as though you're telling someone else, hey, this is what I would do if I were you. This is what you should look at. This is do that for yourself, and then take that guidance and use it. Because I feel like you're someone who listens a lot. You're very empathetic. You're someone who knows not only how to listen, but when to shut up and to just do instead of just talking over everyone all the time. I feel like you have a very sensitive ear for that. You're very sensitive to people in general. So be sensitive to yourself and your own needs. Be sensitive to what you're keeping in the shadows of your own self. Oh, I started shuffling. But here is their handwritten cards that I've made about advice from Spirit. So we're going to take a look at what advice Spirit wants you to keep in mind through all of this. What do you need to know? Advice from Spirit. Yes, this is all meant to happen. This is all for your highest good. Don't even doubt it. This person is important for you, and you need to be able to face yourself before you can come back and face that person. Yeah, what was I saying? Your self-image and self-worth need to be worked on. You are amazing and perfect. Never doubt it. And this is exactly what this is. Self-acceptance. You're so hard on yourself. Be nicer. Be nicer to yourself, okay? Never doubt that you are worth all of the blessings in the world. You deserve everything that's good, everything that's coming. What did I just say? Shine your light. You are a blessing yourself, okay? You are a blessing. Oh, Cancer. Cancer. Stop being so hard on yourself. Allow yourself to open up to the truth of who you are. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of your faults or your flaws or your wounds and what's made you who you are. Appreciate that you're still this amazing person despite all of those things. I'm giving you a big hug. Yeah, okay. So we have trust your inner workings, your gut feelings and intuition or spirit trying to communicate with you. Like I was saying, everything is so divinely guided for you. You just need the nudge in the right place. Find yourself first. Everything else will come after. Exactly. Exactly. So let's close up this reading with, these are the well-being cards by Abraham Hicks. And whenever I use these cards in a reading, I set the intention that, especially for this reading, you know, that this is going to be guidance that you can come back to throughout the whole month of March. This is something that's going to be there to support you, that it's important for you to keep in mind as you go through these transitional energies of the month of March. So I'm just going to give it one last shuffle. Then we're going to get you your advice. All right. Okay, so let's do this. For Cancer, month of March. The universe is big enough to fulfill my every intent. And again, this is solar plexus, sacral, and root chakra. So I do feel like you have a lot of lower chakra work to do. Focus on that first and go from there. The universal manager has the ability to bring everyone a vibrational match to what they are giving their attention to without depriving anyone else of what they are wanting. So this is saying ask. Ask for what you want, you know, ask to and focus on what you want to see, the changes you want to see. Don't believe that anything is unattainable, because that's just not true. You can get anything that you want out of life. You just have to want it. You have to, you know, align with it. Yeah. The law of attraction, the most powerful universal law, is my friend. That's what this is saying. You create with your every thought. Exactly. Focus on what you do want. By the universal law of attraction, that which is like unto itself is drawn. That which is like unto itself is drawn. Okay, so anything that's, whatever you put out, it comes back to you. You're attracting the essence of whatever you are giving your attention to, wanted or unwanted. So focus on what you do want. Yeah, that's very, very important. And I feel like I'm gonna get you one more card. We'll see if one comes out. If I feel it, I do feel it, so hold on. There we go. See, it flew right out. Well, you didn't see, but all is well, Cancer. You got this. Chill, bro. Babies are... Sorry. I was not expecting that when I said you might have children with this person. Babies are beings from the non-physical, eternally coming forth for the creation of that which they decide. The babies are wanting so much for you to know that all is well. This is insane. I can't believe this is the last message that wanted to come out for you. Well, I hope this wraps this reading up beautifully for you, Cancer. I am rooting for you. I know that you can do whatever it is that you need to do to get this stuff right. I'm so happy to have been able to channel this for you, Cancer. I hope it helps. Please leave a comment into how this resonated with you. I would love to read it and communicate with you that way. And also like and subscribe if you've resonated with this reading. So thank you so much for watching. Take care, Cancer. Have a great month of March. Much love. Bye-bye.